Right.
There you go.
Is right, yeah, no problem. Can I just stick my seat back?
Yeah, of course.
That wasn't me farting, mate.
No, it's the
I know.
things.
I bought them for my car as well. To be fair, they were shit on my car. Okay.
I think it's with my key being that I always have to take off. The amount of times I've dropped it down there, I was like, I'm buying some of them. Finally.
Not wrong. Right, I'll leave you to. Do you want to do an intro for your channel? Do you want me to do an intro for mine?
Well, to be fair, this is kind of going to be part of a different video.
No, okay.
It's not like the whole video
matter.
sort of thing.
Okay.
But we could do a "What's up, drivers? I'm over in Liverpool today, and Ashley Neil is going to see how woeful I am at driving automatic."
To be honest, you were pretty good last time I came and said Hull to come and see you, mate.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
I know it's going to be different. It's going to be different today, driving first of all in an area that you don't know. I know you said you've been to Liverpool, but have you driven much in Liverpool?
No, I've not even driven on this side of Liverpool.
Okay.
So.
Okay, the dark side. You were talking about the north of. No, we won't go into the politics and poshness of Liverpool. No problems, mate. What's been going on with your car? I know you've had a couple of car problems, mate, haven't you?
Yeah, it was dumping fuel into the oil, and they weren't sure why it was happening. They flushed out the engine and everything, and they said you need to sit and let the car regen. You need to drive it longer, kind of every time you're in it. Mm-hmm. But they said it might happen tomorrow, it might never happen again, and I just didn't want to keep rolling the dice as to whether I was going to make it home every day or not.
Could that have been catastrophic if it had gone wrong properly as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking complete
new engine.
Engine chewing itself up. Yeah.
Okay. So I know what you bought. Tell everyone what you bought if you don't mind, mate.
I've gone for a Japanese import Volvo V60 Ocean Race.
Nice.
And as I say, it's an automatic. I've driven manual for near on a decade and nothing but.
Yeah.
This does have manual gears. It's not like high-low on the side. It's fully, like, it says what gear you're in, like 1, 2, 3, etc.
Why automatic then? You just thought, well, I'm probably just going to chill out a little bit now and just...
Honestly, no, it wasn't a conscious choice.
It was
kind of at all. It was.
Did the car make you choose the sort of like automatic because it wasn't automatic and you wanted the car?
Kinda, yeah. Like, nice. I wanted a petrol Volvo. Those were the two criteria for this car.
Yeah.
Saw that this one had pretty good mileage for the age. It's on 47.5 at the moment. So from 2012, I was like, yeah. And underneath, it's immaculate.
Okay.
So it kind of ticks all the boxes. It had a rumble when I first went to inspect it at 1K revs.
Yeah. Doesn't feel anything like it me.
Fully gone.
Yeah. How did you fix that?
It was some engine mounts, I believe, that they replaced.
Okay. Were Volvo UK okay fixing an imported vehicle as well? Or did you get it done at a specialist somewhere? Or did you do it? Or how did you get it fixed?
No, yeah, it was the dealer. I went to go inspect it, told them what things were wrong, and pretty much it was just the vibration at 1K revs. I was like, if you can fix that, then I might buy it.
Have a guess what my Volvo V50 does just above 1,000 revs.
Vibrates.
Yeah.
That might be your problem.
Wicked.
They did.
I
don't know how expensive they said the repair was, but they didn't charge me any more for the car. So
that's good effort. Really interesting. That I love my Volvos. It might be something that I look to get at going forward as well when I change my focus. So I'm really interested on how this thing drives. I am going to be a pain in the backside, as I normally am with everyone. I'm going to go and test you today, mate. We're going to go and have a little drive around Liverpool. We'll have a little gab. I've got a couple of little things I'm going to try and bring in and ask you about. And that's down to, we were having a good chat last time, was it about ADHD?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little thing that I've just, to be honest, someone sent me a video. I'm not going to play the video, but I've got a little question I'm going to ask you. So if I go on to a different tangent and I forget, remind me, but saying that with your ADHD, you'll probably do exactly the same as me.
Yeah. I have had my meds before coming, so we might be all right.
Good effort. As I normally do with all my videos, no script. I said to Charles when he just turned up, sod it, let's just wing it. Let's just go and have a little drive and go and see what we can come up with. We've got some VFO footage at the front and back. We're all mic'd up. We think we're just about ready to go. You happy,
Pretty
mate?
much. Yeah.
Go on then, off we go. I'll give you directions to where we're going.
Okay.
So what was it that made you go for the Volvo and this particular model in its sort of like form that it is? Because I know you can get these quite readily, you know, from the UK. Why was it the imported one that you wanted? Was it the spec of it? Was it the engine? Left here, please, Charles.
Okay. Yeah, the specs were good.
Yeah.
I really liked that it has a lot of horsepower.
Just bends round to the left here, mate.
Cool.
Yeah,
I was kind of looking at V50s and V70s.
Yeah.
Because I've got quite a few people in my community that have one, the other, or both.
Yep.
And they'd always said great things about them. That,
Yeah.
you know, if there's a car that's going to last 300,000 miles, it's probably one of them.
If you look after it, yeah. Turn right at the end, please.
Okay.
I must admit, I like driving my Volvo, to be honest. I actually hate to say it, I prefer it than Focus. I think I'm just getting a bit old now, mate, and just want a little bit more comfort.
Yeah.
But I really like it. So this has got, we're over the bridge and we'll turn left, please.
Okay.
So what is it about the horsepower? You said it's a 1.6.
Yeah, supposedly.
200 brake. Interesting. It's quite a lot, mate, to be fair, for a 1.6, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I guess it's brought a bit of excitement back into driving
Okay.
for me.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to kind of upgrade. I've never wanted to downgrade.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I've not had to downgrade just yet.
Yep.
So it's nice to have something a little bit more powerful, with it being a Volvo as opposed to like an Audi or a Volkswagen.
Yeah. You're still a cock, but not that much.
Yeah, I'm absolutely a cock. Yeah, I've only just discovered there's a whole thing about bloody Volvo drivers, and
Yeah, you get.
I never knew that was a thing.
You
but
get that with everything, mate. To be fair, but
you do. But insurance didn't crucify me on it. I pay an extra, I think it was 24 quid a year.
I tell you what, that's all right, mate. To be fair,
It's not
and
too bad.
And it is a nice motor, to be honest. There's a lot of things that I see the upgrade from my one, because I've got the previous model to this, obviously.
Yeah.
Mine's the reason why you haven't seen mine as well. Mine's in for paint. It's got a big crease down the side. I think that's why it was written off. Mine was a Cat N,
Right.
and I've gone to get it fixed. Someone's doing the whole side of it for me. They've done us a cracking deal because I'm giving the whole car away to charity. I haven't told everyone what charity I'm working with yet, but I'll announce that soon. But I'm giving the whole thing away. Tempted to give away the Focus instead, to be fair. But it's really good to see you, mate. How's life been treating you? I know life does get in the way sometimes. What work are you doing at the moment, Charles?
At the moment, I'm just a full-time carer for my mum.
Oh, I know you said your mum's. She's losing the sight, didn't you say?
Yeah, she's got failing eyesight. She's got 2 different things wrong.
Okay.
I don't remember the
You don't have
fancy
to,
medical
you
names.
don't have to
but,
give any information, mate. I'm just checking on you, mate. To be fair, make sure you're all okay.
it's-
We'll turn left, please, up at the end.
Okay. I just realised I recognise this from the videos.
Yes, this is my Gandalf corner.
Yes, it is. Of course it is.
The one that you always have issues with people. Not so bad at the minute because schools are off, so there's not that much queue and traffic. But quite often you'll find people just overtaking and coming up the wrong side. So yeah, I know it's a pretty common one from the vids. But the Volvo rides sweetly, mate. I must admit, it's why I went for the SE spec on mine rather than the R design.
Yeah.
Because you've got the full leather seats as opposed to the different colour leather that they tended to do in my model.
Yeah, they are very comfy seats.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I like to wear shorts a lot.
Yep.
So that's not too great for like leg sweat and stuff.
Yep.
But if you're eating KFC or something, the gravy just wipes straight off the seat. It doesn't. It doesn't stay in there. Do you know what I mean?
Good effort. Good effort. I like it, mate. I like it. So, what is it about driving an auto? Because I'm just going to let everyone know, Charles offered to come over and pay for my time, and I told you to politely sod off, didn't I, mate?
Yeah, like last time.
Yeah. So no chances. Just nice to have a little catch up and a little drive out. What is it about driving the automatic that you said or you think that you're having difficulty with?
Well, we might see here. Sometimes when I pull off, it's good, and like then sometimes it's a little bit shit. It's
Okay.
I'm a little bit jolty when I get going.
Okay.
And sometimes I think it's to do with like you have to consistently press the pedal in and down
Okay.
to prevent jolting, and
Right.
I've not got that in my muscle memory just yet.
Okay. What I'd like you to try for the first little bit, and you can practice here with the brake, is that the initial press in the pedal, I'd like you to be conscious of being as light as you possibly can, and then feed the power in.
Okay.
So rather than waiting till the cars go and then sort of like, I wouldn't say stomping on the pedal, just try and anticipate them moving and get to the pedal as lightly as you can first before then application and squeeze.
Okay.
And that usually smooths things out a little. It may just be one of the characteristics of this particular engine. I haven't worked that out yet. Give us another 10 minutes or so, we might be able to give you a definitive answer on that. But that's usually the first starting point. So we haven't had a chance to stop or go any differently since I've said about it. But
Yeah.
the next time's probably going to be at a set of lights a little bit further up.
Okay.
Okay. Just remember as light as you can with that initial press, and then feed it in progressively and smoothly.
Okay.
So is there anything else about driving the automatic? Is there any other bits that you thought about?
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrible at reversing it.
Oh, okay.
You might have witnessed that kind of outside your house. I was, for a start, don't really know where to put it. It's the longest, widest car I've ever had.
Lightest brake even from now. And then gently squeeze. It may help you just notice a little bit with your foot. It may help you just to shift your heel back a bit and have your toe a touch lower on the pedal, just a smidge. Try that. So Charles has only just moved it that much, and you will still be able to get to the accelerator from there. So reduce the brake. Lightest, earliest touch. No, it's the car.
It's the car, is it?
Yeah. It's the gearbox.
Right.
It's just one of the characteristics of some cars sometimes.
Yeah, you see, there's sometimes where it feels like the harder I press it, the smoother it sets off.
Boot it then everywhere.
That's the thing, like, I feel like autos aren't really made for UK streets. They're made for straight American roads where you just floor it.
A little. Do you know what type of gearbox is in this? I don't know, to be honest.
I believe it's a dual
mass. Is it, or is it dual clutch?
dual clutch, I believe.
Okay. If they are DCTs, that is often something that you will find. I've found that in the Volkswagen brand. I found that when my missus had an M3 competition, BMW,
Oh yeah.
and that was exactly the same. It was pretty jerky and lumpy, unless you leathered it.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. It's the car. It's nothing that you're doing, mate.
Okay,
So,
that's good to know. At
ignore
least.
it. Ignore it. Just one of those things. It's one of the little foibles of certain cars. I know BMW as a manufacturer. I don't know about other people as much, but I'm just talking about M3s, because the old M3 that we had the dual clutch, and I think it went over to the ZF auto gearbox, which isn't quite as snappy and as quick as changing, but it's smoother.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the manufacturers have gone in that particular way. So have a little look here, just do something different with it. So start light, but give it more of a squeeze when you go away.
Okay.
Yeah. Not going to be long. Now that seemed to engage and then go a little bit better there, didn't it?
It did, didn't it?
Yeah. All good. No problems. So I think that's probably one of the questions answered already within the first couple of minutes, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, we'll take this next one on the left, please. Boss job. Okie dokie, and what we are going to do, we're going to go straight on at this crossroads coming up. It is that tree line road across the other side where the Toyota Auris taxi has just gone.
Okay.
Where the other lane's coming out from, that's where we're going. This is really close to Norris Green Driving Test Centre, where I do a fair bit of my stuff from. Don't right signal, I'll tell you why in a second.
Okay.
All good. No one's coming out, so you could just go in. Left signal's fine. But if someone was coming out, where would a right signal make people think yeah,
Down there.
So it's a funny one. It's a straight on.
Yeah, that was like a force of habit then. I was thinking,
right. Just
yeah.
because the steering's going on your right, yeah. So this is Norris Green Test Centre. We're not going in there. You're not going any test. We'll get to the traffic lights. We'll turn right, please. You did mention the double roundabouts.
I did.
So this is my version of Nightmare Junction. What about this for driving school car, Kev? In this one, 135i. It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad.
We rock it here in Liverpool with the driving school cars, you know. You messed up here, Charles. Failed. No, I'm only joking.
I shouldn't have come in, should I? I should have waited back there.
You're right, it's not a problem, mate. I was talking about Kev's nice motor, mate. So forget that, doesn't matter. 2 roundabouts, straight on at both. I would just have a little look. Take it, I know you may have seen these in a couple of videos. I don't suspect you would have studied them in any particular way. But just have a little go at going straight on. Do you see the green lights over the far side? Slightly past 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's where we're going. But don't forget, I have said to you straight on at both.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a little go. So anything else with the car? I think we've come to the conclusion that it's not
it's
what
not a me
you're
problem.
doing.
See, that was super smooth, that one. I wish I knew what I was doing to get it super smooth every time.
I just think sometimes it's probably where the transmission finishes and where it starts off from. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'd just take it as though it is the car. That one was less smooth, but it was still okay.
Yeah.
No issue. See, they're not that difficult really, are they?
No.
No, piece of cake.
I mean, I've done the magic roundabout in Swindon before.
So if you can do the magic roundabout, you can do that one.
Yeah.
So
Well, I got it, according to the comments, I got it very wrong a few times, but never caused anyone a problem just from, you know, staying staggered, not going when anyone else is, don't stay alongside, don't under or overtake.
Yeah, very good. And I noticed you did that with the Toyota Hilux there as well on the roundabout. You just said, yeah, go on, just stay in front of me.
Yeah.
Perfect, really good. We are just going to follow the road ahead. I remember worst gearbox I ever had in a car. I had a Citroen C3 automatic, and it was a robotized manual. Really, it was a manual car, but with a robotized automatic transmission.
Right.
And it was absolutely pants. What you used to have to do was time it like you would do in a manual transmission to start to go. In other words, you want to go, you need to have already started working your feet about a second or two before you want it to go. And it was an absolute nightmare getting pupils to emerge out into roundabouts.
Yeah, it sounds it.
It was chaos, to be honest, mate. What's the fuel economy like in this thing? What's it like?
For a petrol, really good, I
Is
think. I get between 300 and 400 miles.
Good effort. And
So-
what would that cost you to fill?
It's about 80, 90 quid.
Okay.
So it's got a big tank,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's not too bad. It's miles per gallon.
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
it?
not
So-
wrong. You're not wrong. I think in that manner with the Focus as well, to be honest. That is about 22 to 24 miles a gallon just on a daily basis. So it's pretty rubbish, really.
Yeah, that's not great fuel economy, but if you enjoy the car, that's what matters.
I don't know whether I do nowadays, that's the thing, mate. But anyway, car's a car for me. I think I've a little bit boringly old very quickly, me, Charles, to be fair. I'm just like not interested in cars anymore. Okay, we're going to head out and we're going to go and do a little bit of a sightseeing trip of Liverpool. Is there anything else? Is there anything else with the car that or driving that you want me to have a little look at? Do you want me to mention anything that I've seen that maybe you could do a little bit better with?
Absolutely. If you're noticing things, by all means.
Okay. One little thing that I probably would say, and I actually was mentioning this to an instructor. I know you knew I did some training this morning before we're doing this today.
Yeah.
I mentioned the same thing to him, that if you feel as though you've still got to brake as you're turning in a corner,
you're coming into it too quick.
You're coming into it too quick.
You said that to me last time as well, and I like to think I've gotten a bit better at that.
Okay, all right. What I'm going to try and do then, I'm going to try and explain another little bee in my bonnet that I've got at the minute. I know my big bee in my bonnet at the minute is pocket of space, which you've already mentioned, you've already demonstrated with the Toyota back there. Very good, well done. But my other little bee in my bonnet is just creating time to lengthen your decision. Now, what I'm getting at is if you do your braking very late or quite late towards the end, your decision point on when to come off the brake is super short or super small. Yeah?
Right.
If you slow a little earlier, that decision point lengthens. Because you're slower, you then haven't got to be so specific at the exact point to dive off the brake to then be able to go. You get more time to sort of think about it.
Yeah.
So I'll just do a couple of little things with this as we're driving. You're doing very well, by the way, not knowing the roads. You've been good with speed limits. Your positioning's good. No problems. So in a nutshell, if you arrive in quicker, you've got a tiny little length in time to come off the brake, and then if you come off the brake a little late, you're too slow, and if you come off the brake early, you're a little fast. But if you slow a little earlier, that length in time increases, and you're more than likely to get the decision a little bit more accurate. Okay?
Yeah.
We're just going to follow the road ahead.
Okay.
Your position on dual carriageway has been very good.
We've got a lot of roads like this in Hull. It seems like there's pointless there being a lane there.
Correct, yeah. And that is something that people often say, you know, what lane should you pick? A little piece of advice I always give people is if it's wide enough to make 3 lanes, fine, stay in that half and half position. If it's not, do as you did and position in lane 2. I thought it was particularly good as well that you just kept near that centre line a little bit more than the middle of your lane 2. What was your thoughts behind that? How come you were doing that? Were you doing it subconsciously or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't really a conscious choice. I mean, I did. Oh, don't know what that was.
Nope, it's all right. Don't forget
it sometimes does that in stop-start traffic.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit jolty when you first take your foot off the brake.
Yes. Yeah. Don't worry, mate. It's all right. It's nothing that you did. We are going to follow the road ahead, please. It's the gap in houses to the left-hand side.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about this lengthening time. So use your brake a bit more by the triangle on the road. Slower still. Now relaxing the brake, and you've got more time to make your decision. Well done. Saw the Mercedes, dealt with it really well. Perfect. Do you see where I'm coming from about lengthening the time for the decision?
Yeah.
So just make certain that you're happy to drive through the corner, because then you always know that speed spot on before. And if I've said it, I remember saying it last time on the roundabout. We'll turn right, please, at the end.
Okay.
It was a roundabout that I think I said to you about it last time. Can't remember where it was, but I think it was a roundabout. So slow more, then relax. So do you notice I'm moving your braking away from the junction a bit?
Yeah.
And as you're coming up to that decision time, do you notice what I'm getting you to do with your brake is relax it?
To get the car to keep crawling.
I'll go round in a second. We're heading around to the right again.
Okay.
So brake a little more, relaxing the pressure. Because then if you're able to go, you're already coming off the brake, and that transition to going is a little bit better. It may also help that jerkiness in the transmission. because it's giving it time to have that other gear ready. Dual clutch transmissions
Yes, someone else was telling me that. Yeah.
work off how you're acting coming in. So to make it a little smoother, get slow a little sooner, relaxing, and rather than picking the lower gear, it's ready to pick maybe a higher one and get you moving again. It may have something to do with that. I don't know.
It makes sense to me, so yeah.
Don't know.
And as I say, someone else has told me that as well, that's how it might be working, yeah.
So just do a little more with your braking here, and then be relaxing. And it smooths things out that way as well. And it may just con the car into thinking, we're getting going now, I'm going to have the go gear ready. No, it didn't work there.
I think
But
they've stalled.
you get it in theory about what I'm talking about. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we've just gone past Anfield.
That is actually, I didn't think I'd been to this part of Liverpool before, but I have been to Anfield before.
Been to Anfield, yeah.
Not to see a game, just to literally stand near it and take a picture. Like.
Wheel turn left, please. Some more. Relax. Good. It's a little bit more car sympathetic as well. Could really bore you to death with the benefits of that. Car sympathetic. There's a potential fuel saving as well because you will keep more things moving. There's a lower risk from people going to the back of you because you're stopping less sharply all the time. So
yeah, that is a thing I've noticed. I've been stopping a bit sharp because, well, my feet are still used to how a manual works.
yes, and there's less engine braking in the automatic than there is in the manual. So that's another thing that is backing up what I'm talking about.
So you did say left here, didn't you?
Yes, please. Yeah, just moving that braking.
I can't remember if I put my indicator on by
You're okay.
off my own head.
No, you're fine.
That's the ADHD kicking in. Right? That's what that is.
You know what? If you're going the wrong way, who cares? I know where I'm going. So let's give Ryan some abuse and start beeping him and tailgating
Sure.
him. Yeah. No, he's a good lad, Ryan.
I assume you know most of them around here.
Yes, I know most. I've seemed to taught most of them as well. I didn't teach Ryan, but and back off early, because if you slow early, you'll be able to keep more going through. I think it could be something to do that with the gearbox there. You know, it just seemed to give it a little more time to get that gear in place, and then flow with it. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something. There's a weird noise. I don't know if you've heard it. I'm getting the car inspected tomorrow, funnily enough.
Okay.
Because I always get my cars inspected after I buy them.
Yeah, and
just to see what I'm in for.
And after you've done a big 2.5, 3 hour cross country journey.
Well, I'll be honest, I had it booked in before we had a chat.
Sounds okay. No problem.
It's just the way things fell.
Pulling your leg. Stop it. I'm only joking. It's like me before. Charles reversed outside mine, and he was on his best behaviour. I told him just to budge your car up because my missus was coming in. He went to put his seatbelt on. I went, don't put the seatbelt on, you square. And
there's a law, isn't there? Like if you're not going over a certain mile per hour, you don't have to wear it.
Funny.
I think.
Funny. Yeah, that's right. You were just on your best behaviour there, though, mate.
I was, yeah.
Absolutely.
It was a very conscious. I'm in front of a driving instructor.
We'll turn left, please. So, where should you be doing your braking? Yeah.
Earlier than I was.
Good. Less engine braking on an automatic, and it may just help this gear change, and that was a smoother stop as well. All right, boss job. It's a lovely motor though, mate, to be fair.
Thanks very much.
I do like it.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean, it's why I bought it.
So don't mind me asking, have you told everyone what you paid for it?
It's not a secret. It was £8,000.
Okay, cool.
So it was the exact same price as my last car, which was a 16 plate.
Yeah.
But this is a much better nick, half the mileage.
My Volvo's done 103,000 miles more than this.
Jesus, that's mad.
For the same age.
Still runs pretty good though.
Still okay, yeah. Yeah, you're working out this braking now. And then relax. Just smooths that final little bit of stopping out. Yeah.
I've been wanting to get my braking smooth again because I've had to apologise to. I've only had one friend in the car so far.
Yeah, not your friend anymore. They're never taking a journey with you again.
No, it's not quite that bad. No, I did just say to him like, I'm a little bit joltier than how I was driving a manual. So like, I apologise if your head's bobbing all over the place.
Is this the first time you've driven an automatic then? Or have you driven them in bits but never had? I know you've never had one before. It's your first auto, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I had a go in my dad's Mondeo when I was either 15 or 16 on like some private land.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've never touched an auto.
Good, well worked out. You did the same sort of thing there with giving yourself more time by just holding back as well. Perfect. Traffic lights will turn right, please.
Okay.
Do the same with junctions as well. So brake a little bit more here and now lessen and fuck it, flow, excuse my friend. So you can flow through a little sooner once you've worked it all out to be safer. And it's just a better, nicer, smoother way to drive.
I just heard it again. It reminded me.
Squeak?
We got you've heard it, right?
I have heard it. Yeah.
I think I know for a fact it's the car changing gear. Yeah, it's not that.
Because my key bangs on the dashboard, and I wondered what it was for ages, and it took me about 3 days driving it to find out it was my key just knocking against the dashboard.
Oh God. No, it's not.
I'll listen out for it now.
It's when it changes gear.
Is it?
So I don't know if it's that something's wrong or if that's just how autos sound. I'm not sure. Ooh,
that was a squeak up there. That was a little squeak, but that wasn't.
I think that was my cactus.
That was that. Okay. Good effort. Is that a real cactus as well?
It is. Yeah, it's alive. I've been growing that for like 3 years, I think. Maybe longer.
Like that. Should get one of my cars.
The thing is, when I bought it, I intended to have it on my keys, and then when it came, I had a little note saying, "Don't put in your keys because it will kill it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, what am I going to do with it?"
It's perfect in the car on the windshield. It was a spot-on place to have it. It's just, do they only need like a tiny little bit of water in there? Do they?
Yeah, like I just put that in a shot glass of water
and
let
just
it
leave
suck
it,
some up
and then just stick it back. That's good.
Yeah,
it's quality that. I like that.
Three hours later.
Should show people a little video of that because I don't think they'll be able to see it. I'm going to take a little video of that, mate. To be fair, that's cool. So yeah, we're just going ahead, please.
Here, and it curves to the right here, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I'll focus on that city camera. There we go. Yeah, there's Charles's cactus. Good effort. So yeah, it just follows the road up.
It seems we always have some kind of camera blooper.
Yeah, it's always the same, mate. To be fair. And finding something that doesn't overheat is an absolute nightmare. The only thing that I've never had an overheat problem with is me VFO 139.
Yeah.
That just goes, hold my beer, I'll just do it whatever weather. Just a little bit as well, mate. I know you've got blind spot warning systems
I do.
on the Volvo. Little shoulder checks before you go. So
of course, yeah.
you're looking in your mirror, but do have a little.
See, I usually always would.
A little sideways glance, a little bit more. Sometimes a little lean off your seat improves your view. So
I feel embarrassed that I forgot to do that.
It's okay, it's all right. So it's fine, mate. It's not a problem. You're under a little bit of pressure. Don't forget, because you're driving with us, and you're in a sort of a very unfamiliar area. Have you got any plans going on with your channel, mate, at the minute? You got any little things happening?
Just same old, really, other than the video about this car.
Cool.
That's like the big project I've got at the moment.
Yeah. Would you send us some little pictures of walk-rounds of a look at it as well, mate, so my viewers can have a little look at it in its glory, mate?
Yeah, of course. I'll get it washed next week because it's filthy.
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
It's because I took it on a farmer's field last week. Me and my mum do metal detecting, you see.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
that's the.
You thought I was going to say I was doing donuts.
Yeah, donuts. Yeah, that's my thought. Good effort. The front wheel drive, though, aren't they? I'm suspecting it has to be a front wheel drive vehicle.
I don't know if I could be trusted with rear. Maybe someday we'll find out.
The stuff that I'm talking about where to do your slowing will help you if you ever drive a rear-wheel drive vehicle or something with 300 brake plus, to just apply it smoothly. And it's that transfer of weight that I'm really working with here as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you already slow and reducing the brake, therefore the weight is coming off the front, and then that transfer is settling down. So brake even more now, more, and then relaxed. You can feel that weight just lift off the front, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
And that's really what I'm trying to get you to do within your driving, to make sure everything's sorted coming into a corner a little bit too quick. If you just remember what we've said there, you're then less likely to get the car out of shape and more likely to get around it smoothly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just me, but we seem to have had less gearbox clunkiness since we've been doing the braking a little differently as well.
It might be that the car likes it. Possibly.
Could be. Could be. I'm not certain of this, Charles, by the way. I could be talking utter bullshit, but it's plausible.
I mean, I was braking the way I was braking.
Yeah.
We suddenly started getting worse jolts.
Yes.
You told me to do it different, and now
And it seems
it's
to have
smoother.
smoother. I don't know. But yeah, my Mrs. Old M3, it was a pain in the backside to drive around town. It really was. So I know there must be little traits of gearboxes that work in that way. I haven't had an automatic myself for a while though, to be honest, but I do think I'm on my last manual. Reason why I'm really interested in this today as well is we are soon going to be turning left, Charles, at the next set of lights.
Okay.
The reason why I'm interested in this Volvo, my ears pricked up when I knew that you got one, is because I said to Charles that I'm tempted with one next time myself. Literally to carry my little doggy about. You met my little doggy. What did she do when she saw you, mate?
Just immediately sniffed me. And
she
give
did
me a
growl
greeting
and
back.
she did growl and bark at you, but yeah, she's okay. She's only a
friendly
little pup.
enough.
She's only a little pup. But yeah, we'll turn left at the lights, please. Have you had any other issues driving wise over the last little bit? Is there any other incidents that you've sort of like got yourself in, or thought I'm not sure about that, or have you generally had things covered?
Generally had things covered, I think.
Okay, cool. That's obviously a good sign when you have no issues with it.
I mean, I've thought for a few years ago. I can't remember what is it. A Dunner-Krieger scale or something, where it's like when you start getting good at something,
Yeah.
you think you're the best at it,
Yes.
and then there's a big dip.
Yes.
I was in that dip for a few years.
You seem to have just got yourself out a little bit more. Yeah.
I'm climbing up the other side of it
Good.
now, I think. Yeah.
Good. Just be conscious though. That's very good. Superb. Good, because you're able to keep more flowing through if you slow a little bit earlier. Just be conscious of that, because it's interesting. I do remember saying at that particular roundabout about you arriving in a little fast when I came over to Hull.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I've replicated that. So that possibly should be your little bit that you try and do more of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slowing sooner, flowing through a little bit more. Yeah. I'll try and give you a couple more examples as we're heading back in.
I feel like this used to be 2 lanes, didn't it?
Probably.
Because I feel like I'm just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's fine. But to be honest, I think you're okay with where you are.
I mean, there was no markings telling me I wasn't.
No.
So.
No.
And that's the thing about driving in a different city is, like, places like this in Hull.
Yeah.
Everyone still treats it like 2 lanes.
2 lanes. Yeah.
When you have somewhere like this.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're not familiar with the area, it feels like you're just being a road hog.
No, you're totally fine. There's no marking, so it's still one big lane. Have a look at the white sign. It's quite an interesting junction, this one. We're going to turn right. Which lane are you going to pick?
It doesn't matter, apparently.
Pick the left for me, though,
Okay.
because of where we're going.
That's
in a minute.
very similar to Nightmare Junction, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like 2 rights instead of 2 lefts.
Yeah. So what we're here for is because in a moment at the roundabout coming up. We're going to turn left. It's quite an interesting one as well because it's got a left turn arrow in the left lane, but we're taking the second exit. Are we allowed to take the second exit with the left turning arrow on?
No. But I assume people still do.
You are allowed.
You're allowed?
A left turning arrow doesn't mean you've got to turn left unless it's accompanied with the markings on the floor, left turn only.
Right.
So
Did
there are certain junctions that you are okay taking the second exit.
See, now, I've noticed this, and it's pretty much everywhere south of Sheffield.
Yes.
It's a problem with southern roads, I've found.
Yeah.
Is that I religiously stick to the right-hand lane of southern roundabouts.
Okay, just in
because
case.
all of the markings are like
straight.
left arrow.
So have a look at this, left turning arrow, but we're going to Muirhead Avenue, which is the second one.
Okay. So yeah, it even says the street name that is straight ahead.
Yes. Cool. So it's that one where the white van's gone. Interesting.
Yeah.
So a left turning arrow doesn't mean on its own at roundabouts you have to. It's mad.
Yeah, that's. Didn't know that. Add that to the knowledge bank.
There's another one I know up in St Helens that's exactly the same. We're not going up there, but
Is this the street by any chance where the other day? Well, I don't. It probably wasn't the other day, but
The angry
a video
lady.
you put. Yeah, the angry lady.
no,
Is that this road?
we are going on it. All right, we are going on it a little bit.
Because it's
further
kind
on.
of happening a little bit to
all
us
I
right
would
now,
do,
but-
I'd come over this way a little. I'd put my left wheels near that line, and
Okay.
even on the line a little. Put your left wheels on the line, because then you've just communicated you're going to take the middle lane to go ahead.
Okay.
So you can do things without your indicators. Where should you be doing your braking? Good. So yeah, it's a little touch further up. So did you notice, I think this Skoda was behind us to the left,
And
and
then
they're
they-
looking to push past. So that little bit of communication that you just had, just to alter your position, gave you a safer route into this left-sided lane of the two going ahead at this particular junction.
It did,
so you,
yeah.
you can
Like, I'd have maybe had issues there if
Yeah.
you weren't coaching me through that.
Okay.
That'd have been a bit of a confusing one with the lanes kind of.
people
going as they do.
often, and you do it a little bit. You sort of like signal a lot where it's not wrong. It wasn't misleading. It's not misleading when you have put these little signals in and out around certain things. But I would just try and do more with my communication with my vehicle about what I'm doing with my vehicle. I'm not saying one's good, one's bad, but you can often tell more from a vehicle's position than the indicator.
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Okay. But yeah, did you see that video of the angry lady?
I did.
She weren't too happy, was she?
So that's the thing, and a few of the comments said this as well. She didn't look particularly angry. She just looked like the kind that drives 40 everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking on 60 roads, she'll do 40. On
Yeah.
20 roads, she'll do 40.
Yeah.
And people like that are so strange because
Yeah.
she wasn't flapping at you, she wasn't swearing, she wasn't on the horn.
She was a little bit.
Was she?
It was difficult to see. She was quite aggressive, and yeah. But
But there was a bit of that sort
at
of.
the end of the day, the main message with that for me was, look, we will occasionally use our phones for a conversation, but even with my experience in the car, you could see Liz was talking to me, and I was just going, yeah, shut up, Liz.
Yeah.
And you just
It happens, doesn't it?
and you just reach a point where you just go, no, I just need to deal with this, and that's the important bit. And it's the same with people talking in the car as well.
Yeah, I did like that you did that.
Yeah. But people do get annoyed, so what should you do with this Land Rover now?
Just,
Not back.
yeah, just
Just let, there you go. Because you were late dropping back with the Land Rover, you then had a bigger job to get out.
yeah. And
So-
this Seat's been up my bum for a while as well.
Yes, so this is my big bee in my bonnet at the minute. It's pocket of space, yes, but it's to a totally and utterly different level. Anticipation is all very well, as long as you have room to move next to you. So the little bit there was, yeah, I anticipated the bend. I know that there's going to be parked cars around here.
Yeah.
But you weren't soon enough going, well, hang on a minute, that Land Rover's pushing and it's next to me. I'm just going to go whatever and just make sure I'm sat next to the space behind it. So therefore, if there is anything, I've got room to do something. And
Yeah, so when that's happened to me before, it would just be a case of you stop and signal that. Yeah.
But I would...
That's not best flow.
No, left at the roundabout, please, mate. So just again, just put your wheels back on. So I would have put my wheels back on, then gone back in, and then that signal wouldn't have had to have been taken off and then put back on for the roundabout. Can we go? Off the brake, go. So do you see, I'm just a few seconds further back on my assessment of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how you can enjoy your car and, I'm not saying throw it round the corner, no I'm not, but flow round the corners a little bit more.
Yeah.
Test yourself to try and get everything sorted as early as you can so you can actually flow through. It's a safer way of doing things as well. Okay. But really good. So yeah, if you're saying to people you're going to come back in this left wheel on the lines, very good, because you can communicate that, but you always need to know who's next to you. How is there a space next to us? You did really well. Is there any space next to us?
There is now, yeah.
Sound, so we're okay just to glide back out again. So constantly update yourself and spend as much of the time as you can having that clear, because if you do, the anticipation and a good anticipation that you can show, very good communication, don't need a signal to come back because you already showed people with your position.
Yeah.
And then if you were turning left, the signal would only mean you're turning left, not that you're coming back in as well, which could be a little bit of a confuse.
Yeah.
Good, well done. I think it is that braking as well that helps the gearbox. Where should you be with this one then? Go on then, up with the black one, up with the black one, up with the black one. There you go. Do more to be next to a spot. You may find sometimes that what people will do is that they will take your good driving as Volvo driver's being a prick, trying to get in front of me, and then they'll battle. I find that within my focus as well, that I'll do something similar there just to be next to a space, and then someone will go, I'm not having that.
They take it as a challenge.
As a challenge, so just be careful of that. So after the van, where are we going to be? Back left,
over here,
your position's perfect.
Wheels are on the line.
No signal required. Just move, pick whichever you lead to go straight on. Probably going there, or maybe not now, sod them. Perfect, no issues. Very good. All good. Does that make sense about your positioning?
Yeah.
Does that make sense about constantly, as much as you can, having a pocket next to you? Not just as you're going around a roundabout, not just as you come through a junction, but just always.
Yeah.
Because if you anticipate well and you've got someone next to you, you've still got a lot to do. But if you anticipate well and you've got a pocket of space next to you, don't need to stop. You just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's another little level that you can try and push yourself to now.
I always thought I was good at being staggered and finding gaps. There's always, the ceiling with driving is infinite.
Yes, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who I would get in the car with and go, yes, that's boss, love that, need to take that on board. And because it is that, I don't know, there's that many decisions, there's that many different techniques to go off and deal with things. It's just good just to learn and just pick bits up from everyone. That's what I've always done, mate. But that's been really good today. I didn't have any major camera malfunctions like last time.
No, just one time it turned off and I dropped the mic.
Yeah, so that was nicely timed as well, to be fair, though, wasn't it? Dropped the mic and then it turned off straight away, which was quite nice time to park in.
Is this a merging turn up here?
Yeah, great, well done. So this is all about speed. Good. Is he battling?
No.
Settle. Done. So you can do that same skill as well of squeeze and then relax once you realise problem solved or you're coming up to that 30 limit. or whatever limit you're at.
Yeah.
So try and just add that into your drive now as well. Yes, use a little bit more. Have your 200 horsepower on tap to ready to get out of a situation, but then relax the pedal and smooth the transition from going to slowing, just as we've smoothed the transition from slowing to going. Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. Few people said to me recently, I did a drive like a driving instructor video in my Volvo, and 115 brake, well 130 and 115 PS I think mine is, but I said it's not as easy dealing with certain situations in a car with less power, and there was a few people in my comment section that were going, you don't need power to anticipate stuff. It does help you get out of issues though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And especially for even just stuff like joining motorways and dual carriageways.
Big time.
You can pick any gap in a more powerful car and
Yes,
you can have it.
Yes, you can.
Whereas, like in my Vauxhall Mariva, I had to pray someone would let me in half the time.
Correct.
Because it just had no power.
So just with that as well, I know you do, Charles, but I'm just doing this for all of my viewers and all of your viewers who may be watching bits of this as well. Just please, just from what Charles has just said there, just appreciate vehicles that can't accelerate quickly, like the smaller city cars, like the big lorries, like certain vans and bits and bobs. I know some of the vans are quite shifty and quite quick, but
Yeah.
people don't realise the problem that other road users have joining.
Not
and
everyone's
fitting
got a fast car. Like.
No, but it does help.
This
and
Renault's
that's
going to fight to be in front, I know that.
possibly. Well done for reading.
Plus they support Everton.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. There's a,
Oh, they got an Everton.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. It's
yeah.
behind the A pillar. Yeah. What's wrong with supporting Everton? You're going to
I
ostracise.
thought you were Liverpool.
I am, but everyone's gonna hate it in my comment section now.
Oh boy.
We don't mention that, you know.
I support Hull City anyway.
Keep up.
My life's very depressing.
Keep up. Good, settle. So do you understand? That's where I would use that little bit more, and even if we
Yeah,
nipped-
see, I was assuming because it's a Mondeo that he was also going to want.
but when
to be
they
in front.
didn't, keep up with that one in front a little more
Yeah.
to get that space. Traffic lights turn left, mate.
Okay.
Really good. But well done. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate.
Yeah, likewise.
Little fast. Still do a little slower coming in, and then hit it more going out. All right.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's a torquey motor as well, by the way. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
plenty
it's
to
got
it.
some noise
go
to it.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, that's us probably about wrapped up. I usually finish on the way back in. People are fed up with seeing the same couple of 100 metres of the road where I live, but excellent, mate. What?
Now, I do remember when I came in, there was parked cars up here as well.
Okay, cool. So goes back to what we're saying about always have that space next to you. Really good. So when's your video going out for your new car, mate?
Probably late September,
Okay.
if I had to stab a guess.
Okay. Did I see a little bit that you're taking, or you've taken a little break from certain things, mate? Did I see a little post from you the other day that you'd said that?
Yeah, I just was feeling a bit stressed out and overwhelmed, and I figured having a break was probably a
thing
good
sometimes.
good idea.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of pressure with it. You feel compelled to produce content and bits and bobs, but
That's exactly it. And I just needed to remove that pressure and stress just for a little bit.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I think that's good that you've done that. It's quite simple for me because traffic lights will turn left. It's quite simple for me because all I've done today is put a camera on and just done my job and had a bit of a chat with you. Really have to do anything different, really, because all people are interested is just what I do in my job, so it's easy for me.
Yeah.
It is a simple one. Have you got any other little bits though, mate? That I'll tell you what is nice. All this stuff, is this all? I thought that was scratches. It's not though, is it?
Everyone says that, yeah. It's just some kind of weird design, isn't it?
That's nice. I'm going to show people that.
There's like a weird storage space back here.
Yeah.
Sometimes put my little man bag in that.
Yeah. It's a nice little design. Looked like scratches when I first got in, but it's not. A bit shaky footage actually. It's because
That's the road surface.
No, it's not. It's because Charles is going round corners on 2 wheels again. But it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming over, mate.
Yeah, thanks very much for having me.
We'll have to catch up soon. Tell you what I will do. I've got a little, well, I've got a car that I'm borrowing, and I'm going to have a little look quite soon at charging infrastructure for EVs. I did a video. We're going over the bridge, mate, so it's a left turn over the bridge.
Okay.
I did a video probably about 5 years on charging infrastructure, and I'm going to go and revisit it. And you tell you what I'll do. I'll pop over and come and say hello, and I'll have a little look at that video driving across the other side of the country.
Okay.
I'll come and say hello. We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, sounds good.
This car's got 600 horsepower, so we'll get you insured on that, mate, and get you a little go with that. But
so that work cost, what was it, like £5 you paid to drive Ogmios's car?
Yes, insurance wise.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be quite that low for me on that.
My Volvo, do you know what it cost me to insure for the year?
I dread to think, £60.
I'm not that old, mate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 217 quid, so it weren't too bad.
That's not bad.
The benefits of driving an older, cheaper car, I'm well into these Volvos, but keep safe, everyone. We'll see you all soon.
We're right here, yeah.